First offering on its way. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Torres has it, and that's the first out. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Mark DeRosa, what do you have for us on this lineup?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
Grounded down the third baseline.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
Behind 0-2 now. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Gardner is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Third baseman, Nolan
In now for Colorado, Nolan Arenado. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. Gardner is there. And he hauls it down in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. Kyle Freeland, the native of Colorado, gets the start on the mound. Dan Plesac, what's the word on it?
Kyle Freeland's really starting to make a name for himself. Good fastball, not overpowering, 93 to 95 miles an hour. Good slider. His changeup has gotten better, and he will throw in the occasional curveball. Good four-pitch mix. His best quality, he's not afraid. He doesn't go out there pitching scared. He's not afraid to go ahead and attack the strike zone.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. On the barehanded attempt, gets by him here, and that ought to go as a bunt single. Next for New York, Aaron Judge. First pitch coming, here it is. Lifted in the air to center. After it is Blackmon. But he won't get there. It falls in.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Oh, he has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. 0-2. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
That's what I love about baseball. The pitch before, he looked absolutely foolish, but he gathered himself, stayed with the plan, and the next pitch he goes yard. Every pitch is another chance.
Here's Didi Gregorius. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As the Yankees start to pull away a bit, it's now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. Here's a high pop-up. Arenado trying to get there. Oh, and this drops in the infield. Here's Miguel Andujar now. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Desmond in foul ground. He's got it one away. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2. So a nice running catch on display that time as we get a look at it again with Showtrack. Took a nice route, covered a good amount of ground, 100 feet to be exact, to bring that one in. Well done. Standing in now, Luke Voigt. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. And it's gone. So a 2-run shot to left center as they pile on. It's now 6-0.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as this side is. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hit hard towards the hole, and a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
At the plate, Carlos Gonzalez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. 1 out. Next will be the designated hitter, Matt Holliday. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. The 0-1 delivery. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Another one sent foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. On to first, and they get the double play. We'll see the speedy Brett Gardner start things out when we come back. It's the Yankees 6 and the Rockies nothing. Here's Brett Gardner now.
Leading off for the Yankees, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And check out the left side of this infield. You think the pitching staff's not going to want to pitch the righties in to pull and the lefties away to go the other way to the left side? That's because everything's getting caught on the left side of this infield. Should be fun to watch.
0-1 the count.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Giancarlo Stanton now. He hit a big 3-run bomb in his first plate appearance.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. Sure, you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Here's Didi Gregorius. Skied into straightaway right. Gonzalez will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Welcome back to baseball on MLB Network. Thanks again for joining us from inside the air-conditioned confines of Chase Field in Phoenix. First pitch of the at-bat. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Batting 8, first baseman.
Now in the box, Ian Desmond. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Try to check it, and it's 0-1. 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. After it is Gardner. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 9.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. 2 out, nobody on. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Iannetta, the native of the tiny state of Rhode Island. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle round.
And he will get there as he had to cover up. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped high in the air. LeMahieu is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Ready for another chance? Miguel Andujar. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Popped him up. LeMahieu over to his left. And that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
It's 0-1. Either he missed the take sign or they're just not thinking as a team. The first 2 guys out on 1 pitch, so it could have been a 3-pitch inning if he would have made it out right there.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Oh, no, he can't hold on to it. Digging in, Luke Voit. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes back with a fastball up and away that swung on and missed. 0-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right. Here's Charlie Blackmon now. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Center fielder, Charlie.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Fly ball out toward left center field. After it is Hicks. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 20.
Riding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Gardner on the move. And that's the 3rd out. Down go the... So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Brett Gardner. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single. Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. As soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first baseline. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line. The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Blackmon's after it. He gets there, but he missed it. The relay throw. And a good decision on the throw as he is meat at third base.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready once again, Didi Gregorius. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. But
Leading off of the Rockies.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that'll get down for a base hit. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen.
He just sports that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
In the air now out to right field. Judge is under it. 1 down. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Matt Holliday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Judge. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Hicks. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So coming to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll lead things off as we begin the home fifth.
Aaron Hicks.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out. Popped him up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
Man, you can't continue to make mistakes like this and expect to win. That's 3 errors so far on this one, and they keep putting themselves in bad situations.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Here's Miguel Andujar now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Bases are empty, 1 man out. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 0-2 coming. Chopped weakly to the left. Story scoops it up, and the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. A swing and a shot hit down the corner and foul, though it had the home run distance. Line drive base hit. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that the side is retired. So no runs here on 3 hits, 1 error in the inning, and no. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And that's going to be a base hit here for Desmond. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th. Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Flying toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. Now the relay home. And he is safe at the plate as they get off to Schneid here. It's a 7-1 game now.
Well, when you leave a pitch that high in the zone like that, you have to expect bad things to happen. So instead of a double play ball, he gives up a shot to the outfield, and that brings the runner all the way around from first to score.
A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He flew out in his last at-bat. Fly ball right down the line in left. After it is Gardner. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Rockies do get a run in the inning on this. Digging in and looking for more, Luke Voigt. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. First pitch coming. Here it is. Skied into very shallow right. Gonzalez has a read on it. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, they've obviously locked in on something here. They know this pitcher likes to get ahead, and they've done nothing but be aggressive early in the count. There's another leadoff single to get him going.
First offering on its way. Swing at a high pop, drifting into foul territory. And no one will get this one. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped him up. Desmond has room in foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2. Hit on the ground out to short. Story brings it in. LeMahieu on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the. So striding forward now, Nolan Arenado. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? This is going to kick off the fence now out in front of the Arizona bullpen.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting the head out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
But you know what, you hear it all the time that the game baseball is a game of inches.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. But we just witnessed a really nice running grab in the outfield, worthy of another look with Shotrack. Had to go a long way, 115 feet according to the data, and of course the route was top-notch as well. Voit on the move, and he makes the catch for the second out. Matt Holliday standing in now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fouled off.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
You know, they finally get the leadoff runner on. It would be sad to watch him waste this opportunity. Somebody's got to come through with a base hit.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rockies. Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. Here's Didi Gregorius. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. The second for 1, but no real shot at 2 as he's safe easily at first. plate, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here comes the 0-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
LeMahieu into shallow center. He's there to make the catch, and wow, the runner breaks for second, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Check swing here, but he pretty clearly broke the plane, and it's 0-2 now. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now at the plate, Ian Desmond. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I know he's well aware of the fact he can't tie this with one swing of the bat, but maybe he's trying to ignite the boys by driving something out of the ballpark.
Hit high and deep out to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. So stepping in, Chris Iannetta. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Left side, backhanded. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. Into the box, Gary Sanchez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Splash right into the pool. It's a solo shot here for Gary Sanchez, as this is now a 7-run ball game. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty, it's scorching out right now, and they always say when the weather gets hot, the ball starts traveling. Dan, what's your take?
That's exactly what happens, D-Roll. Come out of spring training, a lot of the places, it's a little damp, it's a little cold. So when it starts to heat up and get hot and humid, it definitely plays right into the hands of the hitters, and they're taking advantage of the conditions today. Boy, talk about having a day, D-Bro. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Voit aboard here at first with nobody out. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. High in the air down the right field line. In there, a base hit.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Count remains at 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Gonzalez. But he won't get to it. It drops in behind him. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Danny, I know that's not the execution he was looking for right there. That batter's eyes lit up on that pitch.
Not a real good changeup. One of the things, Mark, this pitcher will do, he'll use that changeup like most pitchers will use the curveball. His changeup is that good. That one wasn't, though.
Here's big Aaron Judge. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for 4 day. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's another 0-2. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Blackman is under it. 1 away. And a surprising decision there as he holds on at third base. Giancarlo Stanton now. He's driven in 4 already, and yet another big RBI opportunity for him right here.
Matt, they couldn't have asked for anyone to hit better in this spot than this guy right here. He looks dialed in at the plate right now.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
1 ball has already left the yard in the...
Now, meanwhile here, this ball's hit fairly well down that left field line, and it's going to stay fair. It's a home run. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. His 3rd home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, in hockey, they'd call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in 1 outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
Here's Didi Gregorius, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
In now, Aaron Hicks. He swings and sends it in the air out to left center. And a dive out there in left center, but he can't come up with it. The throw into second. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. He was a ground out victim last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Desmond is there, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Oh, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top three guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
Gardner is there, one quick out to start inning number 9. Here's Nolan Arenado. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. One out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. Skied down the left field line. Gardner is there. 2 down. And that brings in the power hitting shortstop Trevor Story. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Popped him up. Gregorius shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
12-1 at the end of this one. The New York Yankees launched 6 home runs as a team in the ballgame. Luis Severino earns the victory on the mound. Kyle Freeland takes the loss after an effort he'd like to forget for the rest of his life. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. A reminder that